episode 4, 5.
Yeah, it's 4. You said the last one was 3.5.
Bet. Yo, welcome on in to episode 4 of the Egg Pod. Hold on. Is Cryo
Hold on,
here?
I'll say. Wait,
Yeah,
hold on.
my bad, bro.
Wait,
It's a me.
yeah, I'll say yeah. You are covering cryo.
Yeah, let me fix that. But welcome to episode 4 of the Egg Pod, a Sonic podcast where we yap about, our favorite blue hedgehog. Yeah, I don't know if y'all got another blue hedgehog y'all like, but yeah, I have the wonderful co-host, my boy Stello16, Cryo X Pyro 17, Priceless Bryce _ FJ, Riley. How do you say your handle?
Either Roletti or just Riley. I don't care.
Roletti. Yep, bet. And we also have a special guest today. I don't know, it might be only today. We have a special guest, the professional hater, the D1 hater of Prima's community, Goku Shiesty. Shiesty, you got anything you want to say?
Up?
Yeah,
I'm just looking forward to pissing y'all off.
that's a little wild. That's a little wild. But yeah, my boys, y'all got anything y'all want to say? Starting with Cryo Price, anybody?
Oh, like takes or
really.
like anything?
No, just anything say in the intro. Anything you want to say before we get this shit started? Alrighty. So
I got none.
this episode will be the hot take episode, right? And so last week we got in a bit of discussion where we was in the middle of yapping, and some shit was said. All right, some shit was said, and it was about to get real sour. But however, this episode is dedicated to the hot takes and the crash out. So we'll get to that later. We also have a little bit of news. This week we celebrated Sonic's 34th anniversary. We didn't get too much, but the day before his anniversary, we got the official reveal of Avatar, Ninja Turtles, and I'm missing something. I'm missing Spongebob. How y'all boys feeling about that? How y'all feeling?
Me personally, I'm excited because I love SpongeBob and Ninja Turtles.
I don't like it.
What the
That's cool.
what I have to say about it is, like, granted, if you've seen the leaks, you knew that was coming. But I will say this though, I am excited for them, but I'm kind of curious what these other two, like, season pass things are going to be like. What other shows it's going to be?
That's fair. Riley, how you feeling?
Honestly, I like it. I am disappointed though. Here's why. SpongeBob has no voice lines. And like,
Yeah,
before anybody gets on my case about this, here's the thing. I understand it. When they said that the DLC characters were going to have no voice lines in this game, we're going to have like no interactions, I would understand it if they had voice lines. But now that it's confirmed with SpongeBob that they're not going to, it kind of just is like, okay, well, you have no excuse now. You just either didn't have the time or you just didn't want to, which feels really shitty because we could have had some really cool conversations between like maybe SpongeBob and like fucking Ichiban or Hazemiki or something like that.
That's fair. I do think the Sega characters will talk, but no, I saw the Ichiban gameplay and he didn't say anything. However, I think Miku might talk, but she's a robot, so you don't really need to have a fucking voice actor for that. But yeah, that is completely fair. I think it stems down to a licensing thing. If they want to sell the game later on, and so the license won't run out, I think they have to have them voiceless. Because I think even Wreck-It Ralph was voiceless in Transformed, and I think even in the Nickelodeon Brawl, the first one, every character was silent, which is weird because it's a Nickelodeon game, but it's some type of legal thing that's stopping it from happening. Because I think Sakurai on his YouTube channel, he was talking about why nobody in Smash have most people in Smash don't have voices and shit, or it's Japanese dub. Because it's hard. It's some licensing thing in America. But yeah, that is unfortunate. But Shiesty, you said you do not like it. What the hell? What you mean by that?
because if you have too many characters from a different series, it takes away from what this game originally is. It doesn't feel like a Sonic game no more.
But
It feels like a Smash
it's
type of
called
game.
Sonic
Just
Cross.
a bunch of.
Keep going.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's called Sonic Crossworlds, Shiesty.
I don't care.
I mean, said I don't care.
Does anybody share this take with Shiesty?
Nah, that just
Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I think honestly,
Typical.
Shiesty,
Not typical.
Shiesty, I think you forgetting something. Every Sonic racing game has had crossover characters, except for like Riders. I mean, not Riders. Drift and R. The Riders games had crossover characters in the base roster. Like Knights was there. I was there. Ulala.
Billy the Hatcher.
Yeah, Billy was in Zero Gravity. So this isn't unknown. This isn't unknown. I can't even speak. This isn't
Unknown.
rare. Yeah, this isn't unknown. Like this isn't rare, Shiesty. With that knowledge, does that change your opinion in any way? Like, do you like feel like, well, shit, maybe I was wrong?
No. No.
Well, yeah, damn.
It takes me out of it.
It
There's
takes
too many
you.
guest characters.
It takes you out of it.
Well, then
Yeah, it
how do you
doesn't feel-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it doesn't feel like a Sonic game no more. It's just a racing game with, like I said, like Smash but racing.
I get you. Do you feel the same way about like the old games as well that have what is it, characters as well, or is it just Crossworlds?
I'm not too familiar with the older ones. I'm not gonna lie, but so for now it's just Crossworlds. Unless they have less guest characters than the older ones, then I would also have an issue with that too.
Yeah, they do. They do. I believe what is it? Because like Transformed had Wreck-It Ralph and like a fucking NASCAR woman. I forgot her name.
Danica Patrick.
Yeah, Danica Patrick. Like for the PC version, they had Team Fortress 2, did it?
Yeah. Had
Yeah.
it had a YouTuber in there too. It had Yaz Cast in there. It was crazy. Shiesty, I get what you're saying that like it's not really a Sonic game, but this has kind of been a series staple for a while. And I don't know, maybe it's because you are a new gen. It's just affecting you, but like does this lesson Crossworlds in your mind? Do you think Crossworlds won't be popping off? Do you think it won't be as fun because SpongeBob is here?
Oh, it'll definitely pop off. All the little kids and new gens are gonna like it. That $70 game, they'll definitely like it.
You're a new gen too,
I'm
though.
still pissed off that it's $70.
I'm not buying this game, so no, I'm not.
So you're not gonna play the game with us?
No,
Damn.
Let me see.
What you were saying, Cryo?
Oh no, I was saying I'm still pissed off that it's $70.
Yeah, $70 is definitely a hard pill to swallow. But every new game recently is $70. So
I gotta accept it.
yeah.
not every.
What name a game that is a AAA title that's not $70? And don't say Claire, because Claire is not a AAA title. Night Rain?
Night Rain. Yeah,
I would say not. Yeah, that would say I give them that.
Elden Ring.
I'll give them
Just
that.
base Elden Ring. It was not 70.
You know what? You might be right, but still, like, this is not even Sega fault, bro. It's the fucking industry, bro. $70 games has been around since like the PS5 just started, bro. It's not something that I like, but it's just the norm now. Now, if it get higher than $70, that's when I'm start itching my ass, because I'm like, bro.
So it's already getting to that.
Yeah, because Nintendo we ain't gonna talk about that, the damn plumber. But yeah, I mean, I do feel like Sega I do think they won't just keep the game at 70, because that would definitely stunt the sales, because Sonic fans are broke. But that might be a hot take too. But most Sonic fans are broke, and like, I'm gonna be real, like Shiesty, I think you're gonna have to drop down to like $40 for that nigga to buy it. But that's Shiesty though.
25.
25.
25
That's
is crazy.
crazy.
I mean,
No,
hey,
there was something in my throat. Sorry.
Damn, that's crazy. Anyway,
The nigga said I'm a Sonic fan. I'm a broke. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much the news. Does anybody want to talk about Sonic's anniversary, 34th anniversary? You know, this is a big year for Sonic. We on the calm of Sonic Movie 3. We got a big ass crossover racing game. You know, I feel like it's all time hype for Sonic. Anybody got anything to say about that?
I'm waiting for the anniversary game.
Yeah. I definitely
Like 35th anniversary.
that I think we're gonna see it at the Game Awards. Cause next year, yeah, I think we're gonna see it at the Game Awards because I feel like they're gonna do what they did for Frontiers and show a little snippet, and we gonna go fucking months without seeing anything. Because remember, Jeff Keighley showed off Frontiers, and it was just like fucking Sonic. You didn't even see Sonic run. You just saw the environments and you saw Sonic, and it was like, yeah, Frontiers coming soon, and it was like 6 months with no information. So we might see a little snippet. Price, Riley, Estelle, you got anything you got to say about?
I can't really get too excited about an anniversary at this point because like it's already kind of happened, and they haven't really been pushing the anniversary that much. Like we got a render, and then we got like of course Crossworld and such. I think next year we are due for a mainline. So
Yeah.
As I say, there's nothing really happened to really get me talking about it this year. Like they didn't try to promote it or much or anything like that.
Yeah.
It just was kind of there.
Stello, Usty boy.
I really got nothing to say. Like I'm in the same boat as them. It's like nothing really got me being like, you know, I'm just ready for another mainline Sonic.
They didn't build it up at all. Like it was so bad to the point that I didn't even know his anniversary was yesterday.
Damn.
They call me a fraud.
You don't even.
Bro, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. I'll accept being a fraud. I'll accept being a
Bro, you a new dude?
fraud for now. I am not knowing new shit.
But yeah, Shice, you got anything?
Honestly, I really didn't feel anything towards Sonic's 34th anniversary, but I was more hyped during that one April Fool's thing when Sonic died. I was cheering and clapping.
You talking about the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm surprised they ever did nothing like that lately, bro. I do want more games like that. I feel like they should work on more like they're not called graphic novels. What are they called? Visual novels?
Yeah.
Yeah, visual.
Yeah, they need to drop more of them. I like that. The only piece of artwork, the only piece of the anniversary that I like is that these niggas decided to drop an artwork of Netflix and a Soliana Cafe on Sonic's birthday.
Where they at? Where the link at?
Bro, you ain't seen it yet? John, can you send the link, bro?
I don't even know where the fuck the link is.
I think Rebecca sent it in the Prima server. It's the picture, but yeah, they dropped. So the Japanese official Sonic channel dropped official artwork of Netflix trying to eat food, but he doesn't have a mouth. So yeah, they posted Sonic's op on his big day. That's weird. But to get into our main topic, we did all the housekeeping. We did the nicely shit. Let's get into a battle royale now. All right, hot takes. All right.
Can I go ahead and just say my fucking one?
Oh, I ain't heard this energy since fucking Xenoverse 2. All right, say what you gotta say, nigga.
My hot take is I don't care what nobody says, and I know someone's gonna definitely look at my ass sideways when I say this. Sonic Free Rider wasn't a bad game. It really wasn't. Unless you're playing that bitch on controller, it was not bad of a game. It was actually a pretty good game. That's all I gotta say.
All right,
That's crazy.
that's crazy work, bro.
But if you didn't have that controller, would you feel the same way? Which most of the people did that bought the game. They didn't feel the same way.
Yeah, I honestly feel if they didn't have the Kinect, it would have been a good game because like I do like the designs of the tracks and shit.
But like,
It's like it looked fun, but it was weighed down by the Kinect.
I do get what y'all coming
Bro, I'm
from,
back playing that.
but like,
Kinect shit, bro.
but like, without that mod, you would still have to play with Kinect. So by default, that shit's still a bad game, Estella. Like that shit, What? That don't
Hey,
even make sense. You needed a mod to play the game, bro. That's like saying Sonic 06 is good because of P06.
I mean, but I heard definitely people say that before.
No, Project 06 is good.
That doesn't mean they right.
Yeah, you said it was right.
Project,
That don't even make sense.
Project 06 is a good game, but not the original Sonic 06. Now, if you want to be like, okay, well, Sonic Free Riders on the controller is good, but like the base game is you said the game was good. You said the game was good. You was dicking that shit.
And then I said literally right after that, I said unless you're playing it with a controller. That is literally what I said.
But that's not even a hot take.
That's not a hot take.
That's not a hot take. Man, go back in the studio. All right, who next, bro? Who next, bro?
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
who want to say they craziest take? All right.
I'm next.
I'm gonna need to listen to niggas like hot takes. So
All right. Let's do our honorary guest. All right, Shiesty, what you got to say, nigga?
Alright, out of every single 3D Sonic game I've played, Heroes is by far the worst one I've ever played.
Yes. Oh,
Okay, you.
By far.
All right.
The controls are terrible.
Okay.
The voice acting is terrible. The graphics are ugly. Stages.
All right.
The
The
Bro, when
stages.
you playing the tutorial,
The
you have like
stages
a
are ugly.
5-year-old just talking.
The stages.
Yes.
Nigga.
Yes.
Heroes got some of the best stages layout in all time, nigga. They reuse
No,
Seaside
no,
Hill in
no.
every game. What are you talking about?
Graphic
Graphics.
wise.
Nigga,
Yes.
Sonic Heroes graphics still hold up to this day. That game came out 2004. Oh, okay. All right.
False.
What's your favorite game?
That makes sense false.
Listen. You play. Let me expose this nigga right quick, bro. Let me expose this nigga. This nigga Shiesty, first time playing Sonic Heroes was on his phone. His small ass Samsung Galaxy 16.
It does not matter what the form factor
Yes, it
is.
does.
I played it with a
Bro,
no.
you not playing the game under the digital. And the game was not made to be played on the phone. It is not a mobile game. If it was optimized to play on the phone, bro,
emulators exist for a reason, bro. You can play anything on the phone.
Nigga, just because an emulator exists don't mean it's the optimal way. It's the way that they intended you to play the game.
Then, so that means I can't play it on PC then, because it's not intended for PC.
Nigga, they have a PC version.
Yeah,
There's a PC version of Sonic Heroes. There's a PC version of Sonic Heroes.
But if I emulated it,
nigga,
on PC,
that's
then
not the point.
It wouldn't count.
That's not the point. The point is
That's
that
exactly the point.
you play Heroes on a fucking a fucking 3-inch screen. Okay, a 3-inch screen.
No,
All right, how big your
is
phone
not 3
is?
inches.
How girthy that shit is? How girthy is your phone?
pretty girthy, I'd say.
All right, compared to a Switch size. Because if you was like, okay, I play Sonic Heroes on a Steam Deck, I'd be like, okay, that's cool. That's a big ass
The
stream.
Steam Deck is not that much bigger than my phone.
All right, bro.
It is not.
All right, bro.
It's the same width. It's a little taller.
So you out here walking
Like-
around here with a fucking a Switch as a phone?
That's not what I said.
Bro, how about you play
I'm
Heroes?
walking around with my phone as a Switch.
I need you to play Heroes on a computer or something, bro, with a TV
Bro,
screen.
see-
Because your opinion don't
see,
matter
let me-
until you play it for real.
No. And let me destroy your logic right there, because I played SA1 on my phone, and I loved it. And that's my favorite Sonic game. So that don't even mean anything, just because it's on my phone.
Hold on, bro. Varum cooking your ass in the chat. He said he could read the controls and he used
I
touchscreen.
plugged my PS5 controller into it. I didn't use the touchscreen.
How
I
you
plugged my PS5 controller into it. USB.
Bruh, and then, bruh, there's a thing called like stream latency too, right? Smaller streams don't give you
there's
the
no
same.
latency.
Bruh,
There
smaller
is no
streams,
latency. It's an emulator.
smaller streams don't have the same like fucking fresh rate of a monitor or TV, bro. So like, you definitely didn't play that game.
I never had latency.
Keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, a game like SA1 is cool because you controlling one character. Sonic Heroes, you control 3 on a small ass screen.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that shit. I would not want to control 3 characters at a time on a phone.
I think that's a skill issue on your end. I don't have a problem with that.
All right,
I
okay.
just don't like the movement.
All right. Is there anybody else?
Yeah.
Anybody else has another hot take, bro? Because I don't want to talk about Heroes right now, bro.
I have one that may or may not people may or may not disagree with. I think as a whole, Sonic Unleashed has the best level design in all of Sonic. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking about day and night. Like
Yes.
it just in general has the best level design.
Yeah.
I will
Even the Werehog stages. I know
Even-
that's gonna get
okay,
some heat.
well-
Even the Werehog stages.
I disagree with the Werehog stages, but I definitely agree with like the daytime stages. I feel like the Werehog stages kind of go on a little bit too long.
I can agree with that, but the platforming is just very well done in my opinion.
I mean, I get it, but like, I feel like a lot of it. I feel like I don't think it's a problem with like the actual like level design. I think it's more of a problem that the platforming like main mechanics of the Werehog, his like grappling mechanics, are just so basic that it just makes it boring. Like, oh yes, I'm just pressing one fucking button to grapple onto a point, grapple onto a fucking swing, shoot off of it, and then grapple on so I can shimmy my way over very slowly. Like, to me, it's not why I like those Werehog stages.
Honestly,
If we're talking about day stations, I agree with you.
how would y'all feel? All right, this is the same thing. How would y'all feel if the Werehog was faster, he could glide, and yeah, if the Werehog
Like
was fast,
climb.
yeah, if he can glide and he can and he was able to climb, glide, and he was faster, how would you feel about it? And nothing else
Destroys the whole
changed.
purpose of the gameplay.
You said what, Riley?
Destroys the whole purpose of the gameplay. Like, he's not supposed to be faster. He's supposed to be more methodical.
Not really. Now keep in mind, I wanted y'all to. The reason why I said glide, climb, and was faster, I do believe the Werehog gameplay is peak hack and slash gameplay, but I do think that element that is they forgot that it's a Sonic game is missing. I think if you translate the Werehog gameplay into Knuckles, that shit would be better than any treasure hunter stage. If you just give the Werehog gameplay to Knuckles, it's over with. They're literally doing the action game combat with DK right now. They basically taking the bare bones of the Werehog and gave DK a whole fucking AAA action adventure platformer. I don't even think that's a hot. I don't know if there's a hot take or not. But I think if it was Knuckles over the Werehog, if it was just tailored for Knuckles, I feel like niggas wouldn't be mad about the Werehog.
Oh no, they would wonder why the fuck he ain't on Angel Island.
Oh brother, that's another weird shit. But they be like, oh my god, I want to play with Knuckles, but the lore says he has to be on Angel Island protecting the Emerald, the Master Emerald. Like that shit.
Fair though.
He said that's fair. That's good.
That's fair. Cryo. So you say, all right, say we got fucking Crossworlds, right? And every character was missing because of Knuckles, and they say, well, Knuckles can't race because he on Angel Island. What would you do?
Come on now, nigga. That's different.
Nah,
That is
cause
completely
that's
different.
literally
That
how.
is com-
But no, that's literally how they be doing it, bro. They be all like, Knuckles not supposed to be here, bro.
Alright,
This
bro.
man Vera said it's Avon versus the egg pod.
Alright, bro.
He losing.
I'll let you have that, bro.
That man said he losing his crazy.
Like shit. I ain't in the mood.
But I'm with Price. I'm with Price, bro. I'm gonna stay with Price. Price, I agree with you. All right, replaying Unleash. I think if you take from Unleash and Frontiers and you fuse that shit together, I think you got the best Sonic game ever, right? If you got some faster combat and a little bit faster, because I played Unleash Recomp with like I think the Werehog Unleash mod or some shit like that, and bro, that shit was peak. That shit was peak. Price, I'm with you. Don't let these niggas beat you down about fucking Unleash. Unleash on top. Unleash on top. All right, anybody else got some hot takes?
I'll go next. Shit.
All right, what you got, nigga? What you got?
It's the same thing that me and Price were saying last week.
What was saying last week?
SA1's better than SA2.
Yes. That's not even a hot take. That's like the normal take.
Listen.
Sure.
In what
Let's see how
way?
Avant feels.
In what way?
Bro,
In
it's
what
so
way?
simple.
In what
It's
way?
so simple.
In what way though? Everything.
Levels.
All right. Now, I'm not finna sit here and say that.
Hold on. Before you go. Yes, the cutscenes in SA2 is better than SA1. Yes, I'll agree with that.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
Okay.
but, just give it a chance, bro. I still think SA1's still better than SA2.
Brother. Okay. All right. So
If they would have had the same type of cutscenes on SA1 as they didn't like SA2, it would have been. It still wouldn't have been
now, SA2, I mean SA1 is a 2 out of 10 game. And I'm not even saying it. And I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that as like a scoring. There's only 2 good characters that niggas like playing with in SA2.
No, you
Sonic,
you like.
Sonic and Tails. They have the best gameplay. And if y'all wanted to admit that say yes, SA1 Sonic feels better than fucking SA2 Sonic. Okay, I agree. SA2 is a little bit more automated. It's a little bit more streamlined. SA2 is the start of the modern day design. So if you say that shit is too linear, it starts with SA2. But listen, you're not gonna sit here and act like fucking SA1 don't force you to fish with Big the Cat as a main story. You can't beat the final boss without fishing.
Yeah, I mean,
Why is there a stage to
It's not that hard.
like roaming in a free world?
It's not that hard.
okay, I agree with the big thing, but saying that there's only 2 characters that are fun is insane.
That's what I'm
When
saying.
Knuckles
It's
is there.
wild.
But look. Okay, Knuckles
Bro,
works
Gamma?
in SA2, in SA1 because 1, his stages are fucking phenomenal, and 2, he has a really good radar that actually makes you want to explore the stages. Amy, I don't like Amy's playstyle. I actually don't think that she's very fun. I think she's kind of boring. And then obviously Gamma. Gamma's fucking insanely fun. I love his like fucking. I love just his levels. I just love everything about him.
All right, so let's change it to a 3 out of 10 game then. All right, or a 4 out of 10. But like, I will admit, Gamma is pretty cool and Knuckles is pretty cool. But like, them 2 little strangle.
What's the other 7 though?
the-
You said it was a 3 out of 10. Like, what's the other 7?
All right, you right. My count. But the other 7 that make it bad, we're gonna get into that shit. But listen, you got 4 gameplay styles that's good, right? You got Sonic. Tails is nothing but Sonic that can fly. All right, so you can damn near put them niggas together. Knuckles, all right, I give you that. SA1 Knuckles is better than SA2 Knuckles. Okay, Gamma, he's better than the Met gameplay. He's way faster. I like playing Gamma. But you have to play with fucking Amy and Big the Cat to fight Chaos.
Dog, Amy.
Who the fuck?
Amy was fun.
Play big.
No, Amy
It
was
takes
fun.
Quite literally like 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
So you telling
30
me,
minutes of
Bro.
his-
y'all
Bro,
telling me,
Amy's story's important.
y'all telling me
And she fun.
when y'all go buy a Sonic game from GameStop, what's your initial idea? Oh, I can't wait to play this game to go fishing. Or damn, I can't wait to play this game to go fast. See, the only reason why y'all okay with fishing is because y'all okay with everything else. But that don't excuse the fact that that's a main part of the game. It's doodle. It's boring. It's doodle.
Well, I understand that,
Yes.
but also like
You could say the same thing for the mechs and the treasure hunter station on SA2.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and not to mention Knuckles and Rouge's levels in SA2 are way too tedious.
Bro,
That's a third of the game gone.
you're a Mario fan. You like collect Mario games. 3D Mario games are literally collectathons,
now
bro.
we're bringing Mario. It's-
Literally
it's- now we're
collectathons.
bringing
You a Mario nigga. You telling me you can't sit in Knuckles level and explore for an hour or two?
No, hell no, not an hour.
Nigga,
the
so
thing with the fucking-
alright, my bad, Riley. My bad.
sorry, the thing with the fucking Mario comparison is that Mario's levels are so well designed, while Knuckles and Rouge's Knuckles are dog shit. Like,
What?
Yeah, mad space.
Like, how is that even a comparison, bro?
Do not. Whoa! Oh my god, bro.
Like you
The
try to compare
radar
something
is
like
just-
Raw Lagoon to Mario
Just-
64.
Just
Bro, that
because.
one stage with
Bro,
Rouge,
y'all
where-
niggas just
where you have
gotta
a time
explore.
limit?
Okay, I admit that one is
It's like
ass.
comparing
That
a
one,
minivan to a Ferrari.
nigga. I will admit that Rouge stage is doo doo. But nigga, you just can't run around with Knuckles and Rouge in a level, nigga. Explore. Them levels ain't. Them levels are supposed to be pace breakers, right? You're supposed to go in there, explore, and take your time finding the fucking Master Emerald shards, right? You're supposed to explore, play around with Knuckles gameplay, glide around and shit, hit robots and shit. You basically just over around playing. It's a playground. Y'all niggas don't like playgrounds.
Nah.
Bro, I was in a hurry to try and beat my backlog. But hold on. The final mission though, when you play as all them characters, Rouge and Knuckles were fun there, cause you didn't have to find chaos shards or emerald shards. I mean, you just had to it was kind of like a puzzle. That was more like a Mario level.
So y'all niggas don't like. So what y'all telling me is when y'all eat food, y'all don't like to take time with y'all food. Y'all like to scarf that shit down. That's what y'all telling me.
Hell, hold on. Don't say y'all now. I ain't say nothing. Don't say y'all.
It depends on the food. It depends on the food.
I mean, niggas can eat their food fast while enjoying it.
And bro, this shit, matter of fact, all of this shit is hypocritical.
Bro, if I like the food,
all this shit is hypocritical. All this shit is hypocritical. Because at the end of the day, at least with Knuckles gameplay, it's still Sonic gameplay. Y'all are little okay with fishing. Y'all are saying it's okay. Don't take that long.
That I like the fucking fishing.
I won't say I like the fishing, but
listen,
it's not that much. Like Rouge and Knuckles and SA2 are not that much better.
Listen, I'd rather have 6 different playstyles and go through the damn 4 stories with the same playstyle. You know what I mean? Nothing changes in the 4 stories in here besides the characters.
And not to mention SA1. You don't just go from stage to stage. You slow down a bit and explore a little, explore and all that. That's cool. Yeah, that's the exploring I like.
All I'm gonna say, all right, whatever y'all gotta say, but if y'all gotta say that in the story is better in every way, y'all tweaking, because fucking SA1 story is literally a jigsaw puzzle, bro. You cannot play the game first time sitting and try to piece all that shit together. You have to sit there and fucking headcanon and think about the story and be like, damn, that makes sense. Literally, Tails and Sonic fight the same nigga. That is literally impossible. Tails be beating Sonic in his story mode. That is impossible. Tails is not beating that nigga. At least with SA2 is a cinematic masterpiece when it comes to storytelling. Okay, now you might be like, well, why? I hate the fact that you gotta play one half to get the other half. Okay, I get that, but listen, if SA1 story was so good, why we ain't got an SA1 movie? That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Because niggas love Shadow.
Because you have Shadow in SA2, which is one of the most popular characters.
But if SA1 was so much better, what an SA1 movie? What Chaos said?
Nigga, we just told you.
Listen, I'm just saying. You
because
don't
Shadow wasn't in
the main
SA1.
plot of SA2 is until you literally get to the final story. You just are doing random shit in 2 with no idea what the plot is.
That's not true.
Then you found it out last story.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
I respect the story when they make you think about what's happening in the story.
That's not true. Literally, on the hero side, you're literally trying to stop Eggman from using the Eclipse cannon on the Earth. The president getting involved. That shit is dead ass like a Mission Impossible movie, bro. That shit is an action movie. Them niggas are racing against time. Now, you could be like, well, Knuckles' exclusion is just random shit trying to get the Chaos Emerald, the Master Emerald shards. But his B plot makes a lot of sense because most action movies have B plots, right? So having the Master Emerald there and having it all come together at the end, now you can yeah, that makes sense. But to sit there and say it don't make sense, just random, because Shadow, Team Dark, they doing devious shit. They threatening the Earth. They finna blow that bitch up. They getting this shit ready, and Sonic and the crew trying to stop them. I don't know.
The story in SA1 is a lot more satisfying because the levels don't make it bad for me.
But
see, I don't really have a strong opinion on the stories on which one is better. I think both are cool. I'm just more of a gameplay.
I have a hot take.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I prefer SA1 more than SA2.
I do have a hot take for SA1. I think Gamma is the best story. and the only good story in SA1.
I wouldn't say
I
only
don't know
good
about
story,
only
but I
good
think that's
story.
fine.
But
He
what
is the
about
best.
what about Amy? It's like
It's
yeah,
Tails. It's
yeah.
Tails.
Right.
It's Tails. It's
I don't
Tails.
give a fuck.
No.
I would
give
say
a
yeah,
fuck.
I would say I love Tails' story.
I don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
especially
Amy.
when
How the fuck you gonna like talk shit about
You're an
Tails,
Amy
like
hater.
like being scared in forces, but like say that you don't care about his story? And
I ain't say I didn't care about Tails. I said Amy. I don't
Like
care
talking
about.
shit about yourself, Haven.
But you didn't mention
about it.
Tails.
Tails!
I say you
It's a good
did.
story.
You did not say anything. You just said Gamble's the only good story.
Tails is like
Yeah.
top 3 stories in the game.
Bro, okay, tell me aside as Tails fucking fighting Eggman at the end and disarming the bomb, what else did he do?
It's the end of the game.
No, tell me what else did Tails do in his story mode other than that? Because Tails was never scared in the game. He didn't have to prove himself to nothing. Tails was already doing shit. This is Tails after Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Tails after Sonic 2. So there was no room for that character
he was
development.
following behind Sonic the entire game, but like it only took for Eggman to like be attacking Central Station for him to build up the courage for him to actually fight Eggman on his own. And then, oh, I don't need Sonic. Like what? Like,
But
for him to
other
be
than that
useful.
moment,
Like, he
what
doesn't
did Tails do? Like, tell me the story.
Nothing.
All right, if you could tell me the story, tell me Tails' story from A to B and C right now.
Yeah, no, honestly, I do agree with the Tails thing. I do say not caring about Amy is fucking crazy, though.
But like, Amy, I don't care about her getting chased by that big ass robot.
Okay, but she was fun to play as.
No, she wasn't. The only bro,
Yes, she was.
the Amy plot that y'all like is connected to Gamma's plot.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's the
Yeah,
only
it's
thing
like-
that
it's like
y'all
one and one
like.
equal.
I like both of them. I like.
so
seeing
is that what
both
makes
sides
it
of that
bad?
story.
Bro, but that's a Gamma plot. That's a Gamma plot. It just proves my point.
Wait, so I'm confused. All because Amy's story is like more connected with Gammon automatically means her story's ass. Or
I never said it was ass. I never
I'm-
said it was ass. I don't. When I play Amy's story at SA1, I don't give a fuck what about Amy got going on. I care about the bird, right?
You just don't like Amy.
I like Amy. Amy's one of my favorite characters.
Nah,
I refuse to believe so, bro.
I love Amy.
Name me 3 good things about Amy.
Name you 3 good things about Amy. I like how she is resilient. I like the fact.
How?
How?
Give me a scene. Give me a scene. Give me a scene.
Bet.
Give me a scene.
In Sonic Heroes, they pulled up in Grand Metropolis. She was all like, Sonic, I don't give a fuck about what you doing. You gonna marry me, nigga. And she fought them niggas. She ain't care. She fought them niggas. All for real.
All right, what
ready. All right, what else?
All right,
my other favorite scene. Shit. It gotta be fucking IDW Amy, bro. IDW Amy. In general, I like her character development, bro.
That was a cop.
No, bro, it's not, bro. I like her being commander of the Restoration.
No,
all right,
IDW
Sonic
has the most like.
I like her being.
It is an answer though.
I like her being
Yeah, bro.
leader of the Restoration, bro. Amy's one of my top favorite Sonic characters, bro. Man, and this might be a hot take, but when I think about the 3 Hedgehog trio, it is Sonic, Shadow, and Amy. Fuck that nigga Silver. Fuck Metal Sonic, nigga. It's Sonic, Shadow, and Amy all day, bro. Amy the GOAT. The GOAT. I'm an Amy fan, bro. I'm not finna sit here and be like, well, Amy's story in SA2 is ass. But like, I'm not finna be like, it's some deep story. Like, shit is barely there. If it wasn't for the bird, it wouldn't be a story.
Heroes anyway.
All right. But
No
like,
one's coming.
I'm gonna just say it like this, bro. Now, in terms of game, if y'all would have just said SA1's gameplay is better than Sonic Adventure 2 gameplay, I would have said, yeah, okay, cool. I can't argue that, though. I do like running down Windy Valley and the slopes and shit. I like spamming the spin dash, bro. I do like SA1 levels. I like the open world feature and shit. I do miss that. I wish Sonic Adventure 2 had that, but like story wise, like y'all niggas can't even tell me what the hell happened in Knuckles' story. from A to B. Can y'all?
Was just finding the Master Emeralds, bro. I don't understand. Like,
But like,
he was just collecting the Master Emeralds that was shattered.
I don't know, bro. I
And then
think
he kept running into that one girl, and then it would like flash back showing what happened.
I just think y'all glazers, bro. SA1 glazers.
All right, if we're
It's the
SA1
best.
players, then they're heroes players, bro.
I mean, deservedly so.
Okay, let me
Yeah, that's what I'm with Shiesty on this one.
let me be
Gameplay wise, story wise, I don't really care.
let me
I'm indifferent.
let me be a heroes glazer, right? But like, what other game lets you control 3 characters at the same time? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
All I'm gonna say is they all play the same, okay?
No, they don't.
Literally, like
In
the
Hero-
three types, they all play the same.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the 3
All
types
across
play
all
the
the
same.
teams.
Yeah, they play the same, but like, I'm talking about just power, flight, and speed. I'm talking about just those 3 type of gameplays. I don't really care too much that they all play the same. They have enough level of uniqueness for me to be like, okay, I'm gonna play with Team Dark, or I'm gonna play with fucking the Chaotix. Like literally, like they have, even though they have similar play styles, but they have fucking unique features. Like that as Team Dark can use chaos control. Team Dark can use chaos control. They can freeze goddamn the whole time, the timer, enemies and shit. SBO can turn invisible. Fucking Sonic ass just got fucking Sonic is fast. Sonic is the fastest nigga, right? But he can do Sonic the basis nigga. Team Rose, I don't know. I guess Amy got her hammer and shit. Her Pico hammer is a little her tornado is a little different than everybody else tornado. But they all have small unique shit that's different. Like
Outside of that,
So they're the same. So they're the same like type of like characters, but like little features.
Yeah, and even when it comes to the power types, like even though they're all power types and they do the same shit, there's like the different animations and the different swings are different from each other. Like Omega's not a skin of Knuckles, and Vector's not a skin of Omega. They all fight differently. They all play differently. Even when it comes to the flight types, they all feel different. So I don't know. And even the power types they all have a glide ability, right? Beard's glide feels different than Knuckles' glide. Fucking the only ones that's probably similar is fucking Rouge and well, not Rouge. Yeah, no, who the fuck glide? No, Omega and fucking
I don't
goddamn.
know. I can't really believe you since like haven't really seen you play the game or haven't really. Seen
You haven't
play
never
the
seen me
game,
play Sonic Heroes? Alright.
Nah.
I've never seen you, bro. What are you talking about?
Y'all ain't so
Bro, you love Heroes, but you barely play it, bro. You barely play it.
Tadun.
Noticing.
Tadun.
Oh, not the noticing.
Tell these niggas right now,
he's running to his
Tadun.
brother. He's running to his brother.
Tell these niggas right now, man.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and say he has not played Heroes, but I will say, like I said, I would not sit up here and say he has not played Heroes, but I will say, granted, he did play SA2 more on stream than Heroes. I think I only seen him
I
play
only
Heroes.
played SA2 twice.
Fraudulent.
I only played SA2 twice on stream. What are you talking about?
So you
But
really
never
so what you
Heroes.
saying? You really don't fuck with the classes for
Alright, bro.
real.
Y'all.
Played them twice.
This really is a month
he's
versus the egg.
twice.
He's a new.
Alright,
He's a new gen.
what's another hot take y'all got, bro? Put it on the table. Put it on the table.
Okay,
Oh God.
I got one. All right.
What is it,
Okay.
right?
Goddamn.
So this might be a hot take to some of you old people in the chat room.
Oh,
but
damn.
Shit.
I'm
some
just
of you old
24.
you unks.
I'm just 24.
Damn.
Just turned 21.
Here's my hot take. Sonic Archie is genuine dog shit. There's not a
What?
single good thing
Oh,
in
fuck.
that entire run.
I agree.
What?
Oh,
See,
you know what?
I
You know,
agree.
I'm indifferent about Archie. I never read Archie.
I
Shard?
never read Archie either.
So I'm indifferent.
Shard?
Archie, I think Archie genuinely
Jack?
just has a. I think it genuinely just has hype moments and aura. Which I know I don't really talk about a lot of my
I'm being in the
immediate
bathroom real
takes here. I fucking hate when a story just has hype moments and aura. I hate that shit with a burning passion. Solo leveling is complete and utter slop to me because of that. Archie,
Wait,
is
whoa.
that.
Solo leveling slander will not be taken here anyway.
It's
Continue.
going to be taken here.
No, Estella, stand down. Stand down.
point to be taken here. I genuinely hate when a story has no merits to it. And in my opinion, I don't think Archie has any merits. I think the only thing I could say that I like about it is I like its overall themings. I like a lot of what Eggman is doing, and that's like about it.
Even when Ian Flynn came in and took over and rebooted
Yes, even when Ian Flynn took over, because he just rebooted what was already there.
I mean, if you wanted to sit here and say original Archie was doo-doo, I mean, yes. Motherfucker Sonic grabbed a ball of water and threw that bitch. Like, okay, I agree there, but like the Ian Flynn era, I'm not gonna sit here and say the Ian Flynn. You can't discredit the Ian Flynn era, Riley. Come on now.
I don't think it was that interesting. I'm sorry.
Even the secret freedom fighters was Shard and Silver's
Just thinking, and especially knowing his newer work with the IDW, I think he just does a way more interesting job with the resistance stuff than he did with the freedom fighters.
What? He had freedom. He was doing whatever he could. Niggas was dying, Riley. Niggas was dying. Niggas had relationships. They was able to kiss and fuck. It was real life drama. Now we just got we got fucking ego friendly fucking brand mascots in IDW, which is all right. It's cool. I get it, but Riley, you can't, Riley.
Don't worry, there's worse on this list.
You got a list?
It's worse.
Oh,
what's on this
fire
list?
away. I'm ready.
Yeah, fire
I'm
them
ready.
hot takes.
Fire away.
Fire the hot takes.
But oh boy. Okay.
Reload the cannon.
No. Okay, I'm not that crazy. Okay. Oh boy. I think. Oh god, this is gonna. Oh boy. Sonic Mania is boring past the halfway mark.
What?
Thank you.
You're damn. That's you saying thank you. That's
Nigga,
crazy.
you ain't play no damn Sonic Mania.
I did.
Yes, I did.
No, I'm talking about Shiesty.
Him.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
What?
Pull that nigga.
I own the game.
Pull that nigga PlayStation PSN up right now. Let's see.
Sonic Mania, Riley. Sonic Mania is boring past what point? Say it again.
It's boring past the halfway mark. I can tell you the exact fucking zone. I need to look up the name. The exact fucking zone in
All right,
Sonic
I'm back.
Mania
What's
was
happening?
that.
Riley said.
Sonic Mania is boring past the halfway mark. I'm gonna tell you what zone because I
I
forgot
think
the
it's
name.
Stardust
What? I didn't hear.
Speedway.
I wouldn't say there.
Because I think Stardust Speedway is level 6, and there's 12 in the game.
Is
Make context.
Yes.
Riley said that Sonic Mania is boring past the halfway mark.
I can tell you exactly
halfway mark?
which. I can tell you exactly. I wouldn't say just halfway because it's kind of a broad term. I can tell you exactly which zone I thought it started to get boring. Right after Mirage Saloon Zone, Oil Ocean,
fair.
Lava
That's
Reef,
fair.
Metallic
That's fair.
Madness,
That's fair.
Titanic Monarch, Egg Reverie Zone. Oh my god! Well, Egg Reverie Zone is kind of final
Lava
boss.
Reef is tough.
Yeah,
know.
I don't
The
disagree.
music's tough.
I disagree with the Lava Reef one, but everything else, kinda.
Lava Reef is just boring. It just has
Lava Reef,
one
that's
main
not-
mechanic to it, and I find that mechanic so boring because it slows you down. Metallic
mean?
Madness.
What?
I might be biased because Lava Reef's my favorite zone in 3 and 9.
I
so
can't. I
might be
hate being
biased at that
slowed
point.
down in the classic Sonic.
But what part of Lava Reef slows you down? Because I remember that shit fast as fuck. You got slopes and shit. You talking about the mini bosses? You
I'm
don't
talking
like-
about the fucking the little things you have to stand on, like the little fucking the mechanisms. I forgot what their names.
That part. I know exactly what you're
Oh.
talking about.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. You could just skip that.
Okay, not in a casual playthrough, not in my playthrough.
Yes, you can.
Not in my playthrough, I couldn't. I kept on fucking dying. Maybe because
Oh,
I was like maybe
Lava
12 or 13, but still.
12 or 13 in 2017. Riley, are you the youngest nigga here?
I'm 18, so.
He said, I'm 18.
I'm
Calm down.
I'm Unk.
We really
I
are
was
old.
young as fuck when this game came out.
I'm
Damn. So if he says he hates this shit, he really means it.
Oh my
In
god.
2013.
I think
2017 was crazy.
I think every single fucking zone still before that point is fantastic. It's spectacular. I think Mania as like an actual game, like a solid 8 out of 10, solid 8 to 9 out of 10. It's definitely the best classic Sonic game in the entire franchise, but
I agree with
But
Oil Ocean, Titanic Monarch, and maybe even Metallic Madness a little bit, but all right, who else got something else, bro? Who else got something else? Anybody else?
Hey, I got some questions.
What's the question? What's the
Yes.
question?
So y'all see Shadow the Hedgehog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all played it.
Yeah.
yes,
Is it like Heroes? In a way.
kind of. It uses the same engine.
Oh, so basically Sonic will feel like the same if like if you just place them on
No. Shadow the Hedgehog is literally slower than Heroes.
So Shadow the Hedgehog is quite literally just Sonic Heroes, but worse.
No.
But worse.
I mean, yes.
Oh no.
It's Sonic Heroes or worse.
Oh, so both of them bad.
No. The
Damn.
Sonic Heroes is not bad.
Damn.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play.
I'm
I'm gonna play Sonic Heroes. You know what? I'm tired of y'all niggas playing me with Sonic Heroes. Matter of fact, since we on top of Sonic Heroes,
It's not
I
good.
got something to say, niggas. All right, if y'all niggas don't know, y'all got watched by a nigga who ain't got powers, a damn human. That nigga Bruce Wayne Batman ran over Metal Sonic. That nigga is on fraud watch. That nigga is a wall victim. Metal Sonic ain't a good
It's
rival.
Batman.
That nigga Metal Sonic is just a robot. He's nothing. Matter of fact, Omega better than that nigga. Omega better than fucking Metal Sonic, bro.
I don't disagree.
Metal
I do
Sonic
not disagree.
is a fraud, nigga. Nigga, Metal Sonic can't even carry a movie. They had to put Amy in it because they know Metal Sonic a fraud, bro. Worst rival ever, nigga. I put Surge over Metal Sonic. Bro.
Listen, I'm just saying there's a reason why he gets the Batman fight and Shadow doesn't.
I don't feel like I don't think no one disagrees with you.
You
Oh, they
you
do
just don't
disagree.
understand the complexity of Metal Sonic.
They do
You just don't
disagree.
understand.
Because we got some Metal Sonic lasers in here. And Price, there's no reason for Shadow to fight Metal Sonic. Shadow's not a villain. Matter of fact, that nigga Shadow got a Batmobile. He got a fucking bike from Batman. He got the Batman fit. He didn't fault the Joker. I mean, shit. Shadow just him. We got a year of Shadow, but we ain't got a year of Metal. That's all I'm gonna say.
Niggas like Shadow more than Metal Sonic.
Because he's
I don't know what to
better.
tell you, bro.
Because he's better. He's better. He's literally better.
Here, all right. You know what? Since you want to be like this, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Big Cat's better character than fucking Shadow.
All right.
No, hold on now.
All
Okay,
right.
buddy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I'd rather
It's not even a hot take. That's just yapping, bro. Because how can you say that after Shadow Generations? That's just rage baiting. Cause Shadow.
Nah, bro. Big the Cat story in the IDW made me cry.
All that nigga do is fish and look for Froggy. How's that nigga better? Like,
You never owned a pet.
I have owned a pet, bro. I have
Hey,
What was it?
a dog, nigga. I had dogs.
Man's more than Shadow.
Well, I had a frog.
You know, like Maria got shot. All right.
Damn.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Niggas
there's a
always
reason
gotta.
why Big still has his friend and Shadow doesn't.
Niggas, bro. Shadow's such a peak character. The only nigga, the only thing.
He got all them powers.
Shadow's
Shadow
such a peak character that they gotta bring up Maria dying to try to bring him down, bro. That's crazy. Let's see your rival get a video game next time. Oh, that nigga Metal Sonic did. It's called Sonic 4 Episode Metal. 3 levels. That nigga died to a wall in that game too.
Nobody laughing.
Nigga, that's okay. I am.
Sonic CD.
Nah, bro. Sonic CD is his original game, bro. And that ain't even his game, bro. You only fight that nigga one time and then it's over with. The game he come out in, you fight Metal Sonic once and he died to a wall. Come on now, Shadow
At
could
least
never.
episode 4, at least episode 2 was better than episode Shadow. I'm just saying.
Why we gotta bring up forces? The whole game is bad. Shadow ain't got nothing to do with that.
He's part of the game.
That's like saying, but that don't have nothing to do. Sonic Forces being ass ain't got nothing to do with Shadow's character though.
Alright, buddy.
It's crazy, bro. Y'all ain't got no rebuttal for Metal Sonic, bro. Y'all ain't got nothing really hard. And all three of y'all are Metal Sonic niggas, bro. Shiesty, Cryo, and Price.
No, bro. Metal Sonic has a better design than Shadow.
All right, but
That is true.
all right, but Robot Sonic. That's it.
No, Metal Sonic is the
Neo
real
Metal
Sonic.
is
He's
cooler than anything Doom Shadow could have been. I'm just saying.
All right, now that's
Exactly.
I love that.
you know that's
I love
crazy.
that.
That's crazy, bro. Cause they got Doom Shadow.
Into the IDW comics with Super Neo.
Hey, bro. All I'm gonna say, bro.
That was peak.
If Metal Sonic was such a better design, you will see that nigga Metal Sonic all over the franchise. But you see Shadow more. That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, but Shadow's the more popular character.
He's popular for a reason,
But that doesn't make it better.
Nostalgia.
That doesn't mean better.
nigga. He's popular for a reason. The design, the character.
Because of aura and hype moments. That's it.
You know what? All right, who next, bro? Who next, bro?
Listen, I'm just saying there's a reason why Metal Sonic keeps coming back as a boss and Shadow's only stuck with the SA2 boss. I'm just saying.
What do you mean? He got a boss in Generations. That nigga died. That nigga lost the Classic Sonic. He didn't even. This has never been a.
That's where he originated
Bro,
from.
we never had a modern boss fight with Metal Sonic. They
haven't really fought. Think about it.
Bro, this nigga's Metal Sonic lost to Surge and Kit right out. They literally got out the test tube in the comics. The first time they ever fought anybody, they lost.
The plot
Metal
was
Sonic
in her
lost.
favor, bro. The plot was in her
Bro,
favor. That
this
is plot
nigga,
armor.
this nigga Sonic moved faster
is
than the
plot
speed of
armor.
light. This nigga Sonic
Bro,
moved faster than the speed
if
of
they would
light.
have swapped Metal Sonic out with Shadow, Shadow would have probably lost. And then
Sonic-
both people would've been up.
Sonic moved faster than the speed of light. Metal Sonic keep up with that nigga. Batman ain't got no fucking powers. That nigga Metal Sonic could speed blitz that nigga. I don't give a fuck about it's Batman, nigga. No.
That's just bad writing.
But that's y'all go. He's washed.
No, it was the writer.
Watch Sonic 4 be the worst Sonic movie.
Wait. Let's not.
Oh,
Please, no. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's not
Downfall?
push that. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
It's gonna be the worst Sonic movie because of Amy, not Metal Sonic.
All
Don't
right.
you forget. Don't you forget.
Riley,
I'm
are
just
you
using his argument against him.
part of these Metal Sonic glazers?
No, I think Metal Sonic's fucking boring.
Thank you, Riley. I appreciate it. Stella, are you part of this Metal Sonic
That's a-
glaze?
I mean, every time I see Metal Sonic, I be like, oh, okay, that's just literally robotic Sonic. I don't be thinking like, oh shit, it's my nigga Metal. I will say that I don't be doing that. I'll just be like, oh, okay, it's Metal.
All
Hey,
right. So Estella and bro, I don't know if Calypso in the chat. Do you remember when they first revealed Shadow at the end of Sonic Movie 2 in the theaters?
Yeah,
Niggas screamed for that shit, right?
yeah, they did.
Did niggas scream for Amy or Metal Sonic in movie 3?
Both?
You don't know that though.
No, I know. I was there.
Listen,
That's what you were
Okay,
in the one.
okay. I will say. Granted, they did scream for both, but I will say they probably did scream a little bit louder for Amy. I will
Exactly.
say that.
All right. All right. What's the next hot take, buddy? What's the next hot take?
I'm just saying, Shadow wasn't even the best character in that movie.
Bruh, Rebecca in the chat said, you gave the excuse for forces don't count for Shadow because of bad writing, so DC Comics shouldn't count for Metal. But the thing,
Exactly.
no, it wouldn't count if Metal Sonic don't constantly take W's. Literally, I don't understand how y'all glaze this fucking stupid ass robot. In the first game he was revealed in, you fight this nigga once and he loses to a wall. He comes back in Sonic 4. Keep it fucking mind. He comes back in Sonic Heroes, right? You don't fight Neo Metal at all in Sonic Heroes. You only fight goddamn Metal Overlord. He gets washed. He turns to a giant kaiju, alright? He loses the whole Sonic aesthetic to become cool. That's insane. He had to become a fucking giant monster to be gas. But He comes back again in his base form after all those years. He only has 3 game appearances from this point. CD, Heroes, and fucking Sonic 4. All right.
It's a mobile game. They was doing what they can.
Sonic 4 episode 2 come out.
Video game.
Sonic 4 episode 2 come out. You get a boss fight. It's one of the lamest boss fights in the game. You could just fucking do the fucking power boost shit and fucking hit that nigga twice. You could just spam that shit. And then you race him again like you do in Sonic CD and he loses to a wall again. The only time when you get an actual fight with Metal Sonic where you actually destroy him yourself and it's not a wall, it's Generations. And that's an anniversary game.
It's like Shadow has ever beaten Sonic.
Yes, he has.
And on top of that too,
the white jungle
Metal
fight.
may have
The white jungle fight between Sonic versus Shadow. It was canon that Sonic lost that fight. And what are you talking about? Sonic ain't never lost a fight.
Who said that?
We literally got a whole movie.
Show me proof.
Show me proof.
Show me
Cryo.
Not show me proof.
We literally have a whole movie of Shadow whooping Sonic ass.
That's the movie. We're talking about the games.
All right. Now
Shadow's literally just carried by aura farming.
Shadow is carried by writing. He has writing. Metal Sonic don't have it. Metal Sonic don't have nothing. He don't even talk.
Shadow Gens was the last best good Shadow writing.
What do you, Price? That came out 6 months ago.
Bro, not even Sonic Team give a fuck about Shadow for like what? What?
Nigga, y'all raised baby me, cause we literally had a year of Shadow. And the year of Shadow was the most.
Outside of that, dumbass.
The year of Shadow is literally the most successful year for Sonic of all time. Come on now, ain't no year of Metal.
Well, according to that thing you said, it
got
seemed like more of Frontiers was successful.
No,
but, you know,
no, year, financial year, the year in total, not game sales. Now, if you want to bring up Shadow Gen sales, Shadow Gens is only 6 months old, and it already sold the lifespan of most Sonic games. They sold 2.3 million in 6 months. It's going to pass. That game is going to pass Team Sonic Racing. It might not pass fucking goddamn fucking Frontiers, because Frontiers is huge, but it's going to pass goddamn Team Sonic Racing because it's only been 6 months. Metal Sonic ain't doing that. Okay, I got a question for all 3 of y'all glazers over here, right? What is Metal Sonic's character? And don't bring up Neo Metal. I don't want to hear nothing about Neo Metal. What's Metal Sonic's character?
To be loyal to Dr. Eggman.
That's a character? That's a characteristic? Yeah. Like, what's your favorite part of Metal Sonic? Like, what's your favorite Metal Sonic moment? Like,
it's him trying to be himself, be who he feels he wants to be. That's real, bro. That's real shit.
I feel like y'all stretching for crumbs, bro. Y'all crumb picking. Crumb picking.
Nah, bro, that's literally his character.
Y'all crumb picking, bro.
But we was, mind you, we was all on his ass about the SA1 versus SA2. This nigga went to an entirely different point. That's crazy, bro.
All right, bro. Who got the next one, bro? Who got the next one?
This is okay. Hold on. Let me first get close to my mic. This is kind of an addendum to something I was saying last week. I think we didn't really have much of an actual conversation about this. Sonic's Forces' soundtrack is the worst mainline Sonic soundtrack in the series. Now, last week I did say that it is worse than Sonic Chronicles. I do not agree with that. But I think that Sonic Chronicles soundtrack is less insulting than Forces, because Sonic Chronicles is just bad. All around, it's just a bad game. So it having a equally bad soundtrack is like, okay, that's per standard. Sonic Forces is also a bad game. It has potential, but it's a bad game. Sonic Forces' soundtrack has a few good parts to it, but mostly, it's just forgettable, which is more insulting than it just being bad.
But okay, what
I think the main problem is you don't play the level long enough to hear the soundtracks.
It just ignores the stage entirely. I feel like the songs itself is pretty good.
I don't know. I think I agree with Riley, because I don't like Fist Bump, that shit ass. I don't like the fucking the theme when they fucking say today. It sounds like some lame ass fucking.
Yeah, the final boss one.
Yeah, I don't like
That's
that
two
one.
songs though.
I don't like none of Classic Sonic songs. Classic Sonic is half of the soundtrack, so.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Classic Sonic songs is half of the soundtrack. I don't like Guardian Rock. Guardian Rock is the worst Avatar stage plus the last stage. The sun is shining on the side below. Just in the world. Yeah, that shit ass. That final song. But like Aqua Road, Metropolitan Highway, Infinite Theme, all the Episode Shadows remixes, maybe fucking what's the
Oh, Vaughn, have you taken time out of your day to listen to the entirety of Sonic Forces soundtrack?
Yes, I have. I am.
Then you would mention a lot more.
I'm still going. I'm literally still going, bro. I'm literally still.
Oh, my bad. Bad.
I do like Network Terminal. I like Network Terminal inside more than the outside version. The sense, I've listened to a lot of Sonic Forces music, and I've listened to more covers than I have fucking the actual songs, because I agree with Riley. But the problem with Sonic Forces soundtrack isn't the music, it's the synths. It sounds very cheap. Some of that shit sound like some ear blasting shit, bro. That shit sound like some fucking YouTube poop shit. But I named the ones I like. I didn't name Cryo. I didn't name almost half of the damn soundtrack. What are you talking about? Guardian Rock, Aqua Road.
All right. I'll admit it. I'll let you have it.
Now, Cryo said a hot take the other day. Cryo said something the other day. Cryo said that the Sonic Forces soundtrack was better than the Frontier soundtrack. Does anybody else agree to that?
Oh, look at the time.
Which one is better? Which one is better than which?
He said Sonic Forces was better than Sonic Frontiers.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that one. No, I don't agree with that one.
I don't got no proof.
Price, you remember that day when the soundtrack got leaked and we sat right here and listened to all that shit back in the day? So Price, what you think is better, bro? Frontiers or Forces?
Easily Frontiers.
Does everybody put Frontiers better over? No, Riley gonna put Frontiers over goddamn.
Frontiers' soundtrack is still not great.
I mean,
yeah, there are a few bad cyberspace ones, but there's some good ones in there.
Hype Street, I love that shit.
It's
Floating in the Blue. That one's really good.
I like that one too. I got a whole cyberspace playlist, bro. Like, I love that shit, bro. I love that shit. Now, I don't have the bad ones like Flowing, Escape the Loop, Hype Street, Deja Vu, Slice and Sway of Ephemera, BPM, Arrow Time. That's the only ones I like. And then, of course, the remixes. And that's like, in total, that's 16 songs out of like all the 100 songs from fucking Frontiers. And that's excluding like boss themes and like the tiny themes. The tiny themes are gas. All right. Solo, you've been kind of quiet today, bro. You got any hot takes? Any more? Because you said what, Cryo?
I was raised, baby.
He's outraged, baby.
Ah, hell nah.
How you think I posted it in the first place? I knew niggas was gonna get mad.
Ah, hell nah, bro. All right, that's the what you got? What you got?
I don't really got none. These hot takes been kind of. These hot takes been kind of not. I was about to say ass. That was not going to be the right word. I would say these hot takes been kind of good. I ain't gonna hold you, cause every time I was hearing one of these hot takes, I'm like, damn, that is a hot take. I don't think I got a hot take.
I got one.
What you got?
All right, if I had the power, I would make it to where the boost formula never existed. Ever.
Ever?
Oh,
Ever.
I want to hear this.
We gotta learn how to run on our own without holding down a button. Lazy. Poor mechanic. Not mechanic, game design, I mean.
Oh, okay, but the thing is, you got like very good. Like I literally just got done playing Sonic Unleashed not that long ago. That shit was great with the boost.
No, that's a straight line. That's a rule. That's a ruler.
Did he just say? Wait, hold on. So what I'm hearing is you basically just said,
Not a ruler.
Nigga said that was a ruler.
That nigga Cryo dead, bro.
It's
He
an
died.
arrow, bro.
all right. So what I'm basically hearing from what you saying right now is that you saying Sonic Unleashed just literally go on a straight line. They don't got no different paths or nothing.
Yeah.
That is
But my main issue is the boost. Like you already have levels that are linear, and then you're gonna add boost to it. That makes it less. That's just twice as less interesting.
this nigga sucks at boost games. That's what he just saying.
See, that's a bad argument. You're
Bro,
one of those
no, it's
Twitter
not.
niggas. Oh, you're just bad at the game.
No, it's not.
That's a
because
Twitter argument.
literally, you keep saying it's a straight line, but the only boost game that is a straight line is fucking Sonic Forces. Every boost game outside of that has multiple pathways, bro. And
No, I was joking, but it is linear. The boost games are more linear.
bro,
I don't
SA2
find
is
that-
linear. SA2 is linear. It's the same. The
Yeah.
boost, bro.
And I like to say one more.
The boost gameplay is just SA2 level design. And SA2 level design is just fucking SA1 level design. Just
Yeah,
a-
but you still
it's a-
have to build up speed though. That's a big difference in SA2.
But
You can't just hold down a button
but
and just go fast.
you don't just hold down a button. If you try to play a boost game when you just hold down a button, you won't be going fast. You won't be moving. You
But the
can't
fact
just
that it
spam boost.
exists, just the fact that it exists,
Pick up speed
and
fast.
also-
without a boost.
Bro, do you not understand?
Relax.
That's
Relax. I'm just ready to
no. You good, Carter? Do you not understand, Shiesty, that Sonic has had a boost button since 1992? The spin dash is a boost. It's a.
No,
but-
it's not the same thing as
Yes,
a
it
boost, bro.
is.
It's not the same
It's the-
thing. No, it's
you-
not.
yes,
Because
it
you
is.
slow down. Hold on.
So-
You slow down at first, and then you go fast.
so do you?
In generations, for example, you just go fast immediately.
So what's the reason behind the spin dash and the boost? Right? Is it not to gain instant speed in an instant?
But you slow down first. You stop your momentum when you spin dash.
No, you don't.
Whereas in like generations, you just go. Yes, you do.
In
You
your most
can't-
glazed game, you can just spam it. In the game that you think is the pinnacle of Sonic has a boost button where you can just spam, and you can literally just
No, it's
spam.
not the same thing.
There's no boost gauge in SA1. You can literally spam the spin dash over and over again. So you talking about, oh, you could just press square. You can do the same shit in SA1. It is easier.
No, but you would slow down.
No, you wouldn't. All right, Price is a prolific fucking SA1 speedrunner. And Price, do you slow down?
Speedrunner's a generous word.
That's fair. Price, would you say you slow down when you spam the spin dash in SA1?
I mean, you don't necessarily get any speed from it, like as much as you would think, but like, you also don't slow down. Like you get maybe a
You are
slight
saying
burst of
spamming,
speed.
so of course he's not gonna like slow down when he's spamming the button.
But people like the SA1 spin dash just so you can spam it.
Yeah, it is mainly because it's fun to spam it.
So
Then that's like saying like the 2D classic Sonic games.
Maybe
That's
that's more
also a boost.
engagement than the boost. But alright, I'm playing that. I gotta stop.
bro, I think y'all niggas hand-eye coordination suck because boost is
No,
nothing
stop
but.
saying it's because we're bad at the game. You
Bruh.
never see me play.
I think it is, bro. I think
Don't
you
even
play.
use that. No,
I think you play like
no.
IGN, bro. I think you play like IGN.
See, then we can't have an honest conversation because you're being disingenuous.
I'm being disingenuous.
Yes, because you never even seen me play. You're just assuming.
So you telling me that you could get under a minute on the Green Hill Act 2 generations right now? Under a
Man,
minute.
I don't know.
I mean, enough prep time.
Like, let's be real here, right? Let's be real here. There's nothing wrong with boost gameplay because it's about maintaining speed, right? Every platformer, Sonic is probably the only platformer that don't have a run button. However, the run button is replaced with a boost button. It has a gauge to it that's similar to a car, like a gas meter, where if you don't keep up your meter, right, there's literally a skill, like it's literally a part of gameplay to make sure you don't run out of boost. Like there's times when you can dodge rings or miss fucking whisk powers when you can stop boosting. So that's a part of gameplay. It's maintaining the boost gates is a part of main gameplay. It's not like they just give you a shit ton of rings, you just holding that shit down. That's forces. I don't know, like all I can just chalk it up to is like skill issues. Like I'm trying to see your side of it, but I just don't get it, bro.
So that means that if I say I don't like this game, that means I'm bad at it, according to your logic.
I'm not saying that.
Means.
I'm just saying
That's what you're saying right now.
You said that
I don't like it.
Slash, you literally said that the boost is too easy because you just hold down square. That's not just the game. You literally.
I didn't say it was too easy. It's just not that good to me.
You literally, but one of your points is that you just hold down square. That's not how you play any boost game outside of forces.
But you just build up speed right away.
But that's not the point. That's not the point.
That's my point.
Sonic, why would Sonic need to build up speed? Sonic, it's like saying Sonic's only fast because he can pick up momentum. Sonic is a creature that is held to be the fastest. So him being able to just be that fast at an instance makes sense because it's Sonic. It's literally Sonic. Like I don't understand your grades.
That would just make levels less fun because you're just rushing through it.
You not rushing. Oh my.
Like there's a clear difference in SA1. Play Windy Valley. You can't just spam square.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You will just fall off.
Yes, you can.
You will fall off.
You actually just fall off if you don't.
You will fall off.
But Windy Valley is automated. You can just hold forward and the game makes sure you don't fall off. What?
You can't just hold forward.
Yes, you can. There's literally spine rails in that game that make sure you don't fall off when the twisting turns and the road and shit and Windy Valley go crazy. It's not about building speed in that moment.
Yeah, that moment is just platforming.
It's not. You Slash, you act like boost gameplay don't have platform. It literally has platforming, Slash. You cannot play the game. You cannot play any boost game by holding square. Like I will boot up Generations right now. Yes, you did.
No, I did not say that. I'm saying the way how boost is treated is different from how SA1 is or SA2. Like spin dash is not the same thing.
It is, bro. It is, bro. Fundamentally, it is, bro. It's an instant way to gain speed. Like maybe you need to go play Sonic the Hedgehog 1, bro. Because Sonic 1, 1991, but that shit is literally you just build up speed and don't play the Origins version, bro. Try to find the OG version and see how the game goes without a boost button, a spin dash, bro. You literally, my bad.
No, my bad, man. You in the middle of a point.
Like you in platformers, you need platformers come with a run button, Slash. Platformers have a way to instantly get speed. Mario has had
we're not going to compare a run button to a boost, bro.
It's not the same thing. It is.
No. Holding down holding down a button in a Mario game is the same as a boost.
It literally is. It
works fundamentally different, bro.
How? You literally holding the button to go faster.
You're not going that fast in a Mario game.
That's the point. It's Sonic. The point is speed. The point is speed. A boost is just a glorified run button tailored for Sonic to go fast. Your base speed is you just holding the analog stick, and if you want to run faster, it's the boost. It's literally the same as Mario having a run button. It's not like and you keep saying you just rush through the levels. It's not like that you are playing with Sonic in Mario 64 and you just blast into the fucking goddamn the star. These games are tailored for boost. The game is meant for you to go fast. So I don't understand
Then I don't like what it stands for.
So you don't like Sonic?
Sonic is not just that, because SA1 is different.
Oh my god,
I have
brother.
no problems with SA1.
My brother in Christ. My brother in Christ.
You have to admit that SA1 is different.
You sound like you're mad at his for him having this opinion.
I'm gonna leave it
I'm trying to say SA1 is the same as Generations or any boost game.
bro.
That's not true.
Bro, they both have a fucking button that that gives you instant speed that you can literally spam the spin dash in SA1. I don't know. All right.
Yeah, but that's not really optimal, is it? It's kind of awkward to do that.
No, it's not, bro. All right, bro. All right.
Kind of is.
All right, new gen. All right, new gen. All right. Anybody else got something, bro? We've been yapping for 1 hour and 33, bro. Let's get 3 last hot takes. Anybody got 3 more?
Frontiers is not that good.
Oh,
What you mean by not that good?
The world is not that fun to explore.
Hey, you gotta be good. It's the highest selling hunting game of all time.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I guess One Piece is better than Dragon Ball. If we're going off of sales.
Whoa,
All right.
that's
Ooh.
all. That's
No,
all.
that was good. That was
If I
good.
speak, I'm gonna be in
That's all right.
trouble.
I mean, shit. I ain't never said One Piece was bad. I ain't never said One Piece was bad.
That's not what he said.
I feel like
Not me remembering all the times you called it One Piss.
oh god, I feel like we was about. Should we entering in a whole nother domain? I'm scared because if we talking about that, then
Right.
I might need to leave.
Like we comparing. It's crazy. We comparing the same franchise to itself, but you gotta compare another franchise to make a point. That's crazy. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, it's still the same point. You brought up sales.
But like, I mean, it gotta be good if it's selling. If it was bad, it wouldn't be selling.
All right, I guess Demon Slayer.
Would you buy
It's
bad
great.
food? Would you buy bad food?
What? No.
Would you
But I
eat?
know it's bad first.
They allow me to play those advocate shit. Oh, 6 sales.
All right, Cryo. 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 See, we're in a different era, right? You have niggas that do niggas buy games based off reviews, right? These days, some people will watch the review and look up reviews before buying the game. And Sonic Frontiers has decent reviews, and niggas has bought the game, so it can't be that bad. 06 back in the day, it wasn't that many niggas out there on the internet looking for game reviews. So some niggas just bought 06 because it was the new Sonic game, and I know for a fact I did that shit. I was like, oh shit, a new Sonic game for a 360 when I was 6 years old, nigga. I played that game, and in an hour, that nigga Silver sent me to the moon. That shit do, but they ain't Frontiers not. Anybody else got another hot take other than Shiesty?
Damn.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying. Anybody else got another one? I wasn't even saying that. I wasn't even saying.
I'm playing SA1. I'm playing SA1 right now. It's fun.
Not really. I done my rage baiting for the day.
Daniel, all right, Riley, your list is done.
Oh, my mic was off. Yeah. I was trying to be thinking of one, but like, I don't really. Other than like, I mean, it's not even really just like a hot take. I mean, it's not even
IDW's better than Archie.
well, no, that's not. That wasn't on the list, but I had it on the list here saying that Unleashed is the best Sonic game of all time, which not. I wouldn't even say it's a hot take anymore because a lot of people are starting to come around to Unleashed.
Yeah, I would say.
I honestly think
I was
Unleashed.
just saying, I'm not gonna argue with that.
I think Unleashed should be the pinnacle. If SA1 is the pinnacle for back in the day, Unleashed is the pinnacle for Boost. So we just need a game that fuses them two together. And we got close to it. with Shadow Gens, but that's just a side game, right? It's like a DLC. But like, yeah, if you fuse goddamn Frontiers, not Frontiers, you fuse goddamn Unleash with SA1, bro. We got Pete. I agree with you there.
And people talk about like the boost gameplay for Unleash being so good. Nobody really ever talks about how good the story is.
Oh yeah,
like, the story is really good in Unleashed.
It's a great story. It's a really great story. And then the
I do hate
world.
I do hate Professor Pickle, but yeah, it's a good story.
You hate
That's the
Professor
opposite. I
Pickle.
love
That's a
Professor
hot take.
Wait, yeah, hot take, bro.
What
That
did
shit
Professor
is
Pickle do to you?
He's boring.
I don't like that nigga.
I don't like him at all. I think he adds
You know,
nothing.
it's
I think he's a pace breaker.
That nigga is annoying.
What's wrong with Professor
What
fucking
is
Pickle?
Professor Pickle doing that story again, bro?
Nothing.
Don't do shit.
You literally go to him because we need to know a little bit about Dark Gaia. You learn a little bit about Dark Gaia. He's like, hey, go to this place, find the fucking keys.
That's literally all he does.
it.
After you do that, you go back to him and be like, oh, okay, and then he fucking yaps about fucking sandwiches and be like, okay, go here now, and then you gotta go back to him. Go here now. Oh, okay,
I do love him as a character.
Go here now.
He is a fun character though.
All right.
If you just want to sit there and listen to him yap, it's pretty fucking fun.
All right. Let's before we go, let's go to a common consensus. All right. Before we go, how does everybody feel about movie Sonic?
Oh, bro, I gotta take.
All right, go ahead.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
The first two are not that good. I have a lot of reasons as to why.
Why you thinking?
So like, if you take Sonic Movie 1, right, and replace Sonic and Eggman with like a random no-name hero and villain, the movie can still work for the most part, but it would be completely unforgettable. But that's how I feel about Sonic Movie 1 with Sonic and Eggman. Like, it's just not Sonic to me. There's too much of a human element in the movie due to it being live action.
Yeah, I do think
Just
Sonic
Sonic's
does
character.
progressively gets better throughout the movies, though. And he starts to become more of the Sonic we know. I do believe that, though.
I guess. I feel like the comedy, like, I don't care if it's a kid's movie, this is not good. The comedy is not good. It's annoying, obnoxious, and just stupid.
All right. What about you, Cryo? How do you feel about the movies? Pyro 17.
I don't know. I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing to say to that. I know it's an anticlimactic, but I don't got anything.
That's fair. What about you, Riley?
Sonic's fine. I feel indifferent about him. He's way too young to really be like my Sonic, but I think they're gonna get to him at some point.
I heard him in the other room. His mic cut out because I heard him call my name. But I don't have a problem with the movie Sonic.
I'm just going ahead and say this shit. That shit ass. I hate that nigga. I'm just playing. I think it's cool.
I was about to say, damn, that's.
Bryce, what about you?
Oh no, I already said mine. I said I like that he
Oh, yeah.
progressively becomes more Sonic throughout the movies. You know what I mean? Like he becomes more the one we're used to.
Well, that was a lot of hot takes. And some
Bro, I have a take.
What's the
I
take?
have a take about IDW.
Oh.
Bro, I feel like they kind of reuse the same villains. Like the niggas from Lost Worlds, Starline. They gotta stop doing that.
That nigga dead.
It's almost fit.
I say
Starline's dead.
I mean, from where I left off, like, I read almost 50 chapters, so I feel like that's a good amount.
50 chapters out of like, wait, how many chapters are there?
100?
There's 79. It's like 80.
I say Starline should have been dead.
Yeah,
Starline's been dead for
for
like
a long time.
couple of
Yeah,
arcs.
Starline's been dead since like 50.
You sure you're not talking about the mimic?
No, this is before imposter syndrome. So you should still be alive.
Wait.
He tried
Oh,
capturing.
he died. Okay, he died in imposter syndrome. He died in imposter syndrome.
Damn, you spoiled me.
But nigga, you should have caught up. Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sonic
Oh,
has
I guess
70 years.
I guess no more MCU then.
Okay.
No more MCU is crazy.
Bro, you can do both.
You still gonna find a way to complain. You always do.
All right. Well, we have been yapping for an hour and 43 minutes. All right. We get into a little late unless somebody has something wild they need to say. Well, I do. I want to say one thing. Rouge the Bat is the baddest bitch in the franchise. She thick as fuck. She fine as hell.
All right, we're in furry territory.
Yeah, you ain't fair. We do not condone none of this on this podcast.
No,
Only he
yo,
can.
I do.
Hell yeah, Riley. Hell yeah.
Y'all the two anomalies. I don't condone none of this shit.
Me neither. I would do a solo.
And yeah, well, before we go, can we all agree one thing? We love Sonic, right?
I like it.
He's all right.
Oh, brother. All right.
He's tolerable.
Okay. Well, that was Egg Pod episode 4, bro. This has been an interesting episode. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It was one of my favorites. I like these hot takes, bro. It's very spicy, but I feel like it can get spicier. So I'm gonna go down the list. Cryo, you got anything you want to shout out? Anything you got planned for this week? What you got going on, my boy?
Damn, bro. Damn, that you just reminded me that I need to like lock in, bro. I got nothing, but I'm gonna make something happen though.
That's fair. Price?
Not really. I haven't really got anything planned.
Riley?
Nothing for like the next 3 weeks. There's something in July though, I'll say that.
Oh, what you cooking in July?
Don't worry about it.
That's fair. A solo?
Nope, nothing so far. Gonna just chill, play Master Duel, play Spark Zero for that new season, then wait till Crossworld come out.
That's fair. And our prolific writer of the hit novel Grace, Goku Shiesty. You got anything?
Stay tuned for more reviews. Check out my Amazing Spider-Man 2 review in the Discord.
What about writing, bro? You got anything coming for writing, bro? I've been waiting on that.
I don't know what you talking about.
You ain't got no writing projects coming out, man?
Well, I'm writing in a review.
I guess there's some. All right. Also, your boy, it's time for me. Well, your boy just dropped a brand new video about the top 5 things that Sonic Racing Crossroads needs to succeed. Yo, check that shit out. The link should be somewhere in the description, because this will be up on podcast feeds such as Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music, and of course YouTube. Shout out the price for the upload. This week we'll probably be playing some Dead by Daylight on Twitch, and I feel like there's another game. There's another game I was supposed to play, but yeah. Follow your boy on TikTok and Twitch for daily content. This has been the Egg Pod episode 04. And yeah. Oh, my bad.
Hold on, one more thing before we go. All Sonic games are bad. Good night.
Damn.
Yes.
What the hell?